This video is brought to you by the PowerBase Mini, a smaller, more compact alternative to the original PowerBase converter. Visit the link in the description below for more information.
Team Canada.
Hey, what's up guys? TJR here, today with a bit of a different video. I didn't have a chance to get out garage sailing last week, so I thought I would give you guys kind of a behind the scenes glimpse at the process I go through before I go garage sailing and when I get back from garage sailing. Many of you have asked for...
Look at all the guys.
Who are these guys? You tell me.
That's Robin.
And who's that?
A Batman.
Who's this?
A Superman.
And who's this?
I don't know.
That one you don't know, that's right. That's Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman.
Good job. You want to say hi?
Hi.
So anyways, many of you have asked what my process is for cleaning, cataloging, stuff like that. So I thought I'd give you guys a video on that. So hope you enjoy. On a Friday night around 8 o'clock, you'll find me in my office here, basically getting ready for the next day. Getting up early and garage sailing. Always make sure that my key fob is charged and that the memory card is formatted and cleaned out, just so I can make sure that there's no issues recording onto the memory card. I'll also open up Kijiji, is where I find a lot of my sales. A lot of times I just kind of roam freely. I have a route in my town that I go through. A lot of times I'll just drive and see what I find. And Dom and Liz's visual route planner. Everybody, in my opinion, should be using this. Basically, you just plot the addresses in and it'll come up on a map, and it'll show you exactly where each sale is on a map and on a printout with the addresses. So typically on a garage sale day, I will shoot the video, and then I have everything laid out here ready to separate with stuff I need, then stuff that I need to trade off or sell off. And then I go into cleaning, cataloging, and then the final step is it goes on the shelf. But it's usually pretty big chaos down here till about Monday when I finally get everything done. So once I've separated the stuff that I'm going to keep, I'll enter it in my database program. I'll sit here. First I have to make sure that I don't have it already, and then I'll input it into my database system. And then once this is done, we are on to the cleaning. This is the app that I use to catalog my games. Lots of people ask me constantly what I use. I've been using this for like 5 years. It's Collectors Games. You can find it at collectorswithaz.com. This is the dedicated iPhone app. And like I said, I've been using it for a long time. You can search by platform here, and you can see how many games I have for each individual platform. So basically what I'll do is I'll come home, make my pile of stuff that I'm going to keep. Then I'll go through and see if I have it. Let me see here. I can actually give you an example here. Here's a game here that I just picked up, Crash Twinsanity. I don't believe I have it, so what I'll do is I'll typically go through to my Xbox games and see if I have it, which I don't. And then I'll stick it aside in a pile, and then when I have my pile of stuff that I don't have, I'll just go to scan by barcode, and then the game's in. I go here and I hit close, and then you'll see Crash Twinsanity has been scanned, all the artwork, synopsis about the game, bunch of information, and then I just click add to collection, game added. So that's the Collectors app. I think it's about $15, but it's well worth it. It's really a fantastic app. And then, like I said, after I scan, it goes over to the quarantine area. So here are the main cleaning supplies that I use. I have a couple cartridge slot cleaners. This is some of them: NES, Genesis, Super Nintendo. Isopropyl alcohol and Q-tips. That's the higher the percentage of alcohol, the better. 70 is pretty good. I wouldn't recommend going below that. That's to clean the contacts on the games, and sometimes some sticker residue. I use a mixture of, well, sometimes the rubbing alcohol and a magic eraser here to get some gunk off games, stickers, stuff like that. I use these Cavi wipes. These are something I used when I worked at the hospital, but I ordered these for the business now, and they're fantastic for cleaning games. Compressed air for cleaning systems out. Big help there, spraying all the dust and hair and stuff like that out. And a pro tip here is this is something not everybody has in their kit, but if I can just show you here, an old toothbrush. Just make sure kids don't get a hold of that. Andrew grabbed this one time, was very close to putting it in his mouth. Toothbrush is fantastic for getting in these crevices, getting all that gunk out. Usually I'll rub it, get a toothbrush all in here to get all the stuff that's in the cracks, and then I'll blow it out with compressed air after, and then wipe it down is usually my routine. But yeah, I highly recommend having a couple old toothbrushes around. So right now what I'm going to do is, you can see here this copy of Bust a Move Bust a Move 2 Arcade Edition has a sticker on the back. I don't even really want to mess with it. I'm just going to swap it out with the back from NHL 99. It's nice and clean. Instead of fighting with the sticker, I'd rather just remove it. I have a special Nintendo bit that I ordered from eBay a couple years ago. It comes in really handy for disassembling systems, games, that kind of thing. So as you can see, all you do is remove the 2 screws. So once you have both screws removed, it's very simple. The back just lifts off. I usually set this aside just so you don't screw up the games. This one's pretty distinct. You usually don't see this. Usually don't see that metal casing around it. That's interesting. And then we will open the copy of Bust a Move 2. Make sure you don't lose your screws. Yeah, a lot of times if I have spare games around, in this case NHL 99 is a perfect copy, I'll go through my collection and see if there's any backs that I need to replace. So then you just basically put the good back on the good game. Pretty simple stuff. And then put your screws back in, you're done. So with my vinyl records, here's a Commodore album that I just picked up. Let's see what kind of condition it's in. Typically I'll give them a little bit of a clean. Of course I picked one that's in wonderful condition, mint condition. Wow, that's awesome. But typically I'll use this solution. It's record cleaning fluid. I can't even remember exactly what's in it. I'm sure it says on here somewhere. But yeah, I'm no expert on what exactly to use on records. But basically what I do is I just apply some in my brush. This is my dad's old brush, really cool. Actually, that's from the 70s. And then I just kind of give it a wipe down. You know, remove all the... like I said, I'm no expert when it comes to vinyl. Somebody's probably going to yell at me for going with the grain or something like that. But it seems to do the trick. I won't do this with every album, but just the ones that I am really kind of pumped about getting, that I want to clean up and keep nice, I'll give them a clean. And typically what I'll do is I'll come home with some new albums and I'll actually throw them on while I'm cleaning and cataloging all my new games. After the games are cleaned and cataloged, they go on the kind of garage sale shelf. This is where I keep everything that I'm gonna, this is where I hold everything that I'm gonna keep for the garage sale season, just so I have a visual reference of how much stuff I'm keeping and how well I'm doing, kind of thing. The more games you have, the less the shelf's gonna fill up, just because you have a lot of stuff, but it's been a pretty decent year. So once the games are here at the end of September, October, then I will finally move on to placing them on the shelves, which usually means I need to do a lot of rearranging to make room for all the new games.